Alright, we're going to be taking off the clutch on a Victory. First we got to take off the C-clip that's inside here, and once we take that off, I already removed it and emptied the oil, took off the crankcase. I'm going to use a custom tool that I made. Okay, once I got it back in with the bolt in the middle, I'm going to cut a 3-inch coupling PVC. Put that right on top, so that way I can still work on it. Piece of metal, run straight through the bolt, just like that. A washer, precaution. A secondary one. Okay. Alright, after you take off the clip from the inside and loosened it up, you're going to be able to remove the whole assembly. It's all pressed in. Next, what you want to do is, you can either use a pointer, little hook, so you can start pulling, or a little magnet, which would be easier. You can just pull off the clutch. Come out just like that. So on and so on. Once you're taking them off, you want to look inside right here. See how bad, if you have really bad notches or not. And if it looks really bad, you're going to want to replace your whole clutch basket. This looks alright. I'm going to give it a try and see where it goes. Oh, took them all out. Like I said, you want to make sure you inspect all the grooves where the friction plates are going to be sitting and where the steel plates are going to be sitting. Just to make sure there's like no major damage in the basket itself. I went ahead and took out my clutch. This is what it looks like. As you can tell, some of the friction pads are worn. Went ahead and purchased the Barnett Performance clutch. It's for the Victory. It's a complete clutch kit. There's the part number. And there is a specific order you got to put these guys in, okay? So, you're going to start off with the smaller one. There's a difference on that one. Every single friction plate looks like this. This one's a lot smaller. You want to identify the sharp edge and smooth edge on this. Once you do that, you want to put the sharp edge down. That's going to head towards the bike when you put it back in the basket. Then you're going to locate these two little plates. There is a difference. One of them is dished and the other one is straight flat. The flat one is the one that goes first. Right in the inside of that. It's going to be inside the basket. After that, you want to get the dished ring and put it right on top of that little steel dish side up, so it creates a little bit of pressure when you're pushing against it. Okay. Next, we're going to go with the steel plate. There's a difference on the steel plate too. There's a smooth side, and then on the other side, there's a sharp side. So you can feel it, like, you know, you'll feel the smooth and the sharp side. Sharp side you want to face away from the bike, towards the outside of the bike. And then a steel one. Same thing with that. Sharp, smooth. That you're going to want towards the bike. So friction plate goes sharp side towards the bike. Steel plate sharp side away from the bike. You're going to do that and so on in that order until you get all the way to the top. Okay? Once you're done with that, I'm going to put it in a Ziploc baggie, let it soak overnight with some motor oil. For motorcycle, I use Mobil 2050. So I'm going to fill this up, let it soak overnight, and then we're going to install it on the bike in the morning. Alright? Okay, there I did. Put it in the bag, closed it up. It's not completely full, but let it soak up. Flip it around here and there. You know, make sure it's all soaking up the oil. Let that sit overnight so that way it's ready in the morning. Alright, now I'll let my clutch sit in the bag full of oil, soaked in. I'm going to start putting them in. And remember, there's a precise order that these go in, so you always want to make sure you put them back in the same exact order that I showed you earlier. Which will be first friction plate. Remember, you want smooth in, sharp out on the frictions. Then you're going to want steel plate. It goes on the inside of that. Push that all the way in until it seats. Okay. Next we'll go the dished one. Dish side out of the bike, up. I'm going to go all the way in. Okay. Next will be a steel plate. Remember, smooth side in, sharp side out. Friction plate will be smooth side out, sharp side in. And the steel plate, smooth side in, sharp side out. Friction plate, sharp side in, smooth side out. Steel plate, smooth side in, sharp side out. Friction plate, smooth out and sharp in. And so on. Till we get to the last one. And there we are. If you're like me and you're not using gloves, you want to have a rag handy so you can clean your hands off. Okay, after we done put all the friction plates in, what we're going to do is put the compression part on, which is parts of the seals and all that. I'm gonna line that up. Perfect.